Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the Tecsun PL-300ET. It's an AM, FM stereo, longwave, and shortwave portable radio. I purchased this radio used from eBay for around $30. And here it is. Pretty cool form factor. Reminds me of the Traveler. Pretty nice. Liking the whole setup. So let's go ahead and talk about dimensions. Dimensions of the radio. We have 5 1/4 inches across, 3 3/8 of an inch tall, with a case depth of 1 1/8 of an inch. For size comparison, I brought out a few radios. The first one, the Tecsun PL-380. Give you a little idea for size. I can zoom this out a little bit. Get it all into frame. There you go. And then I brought the Eton Traveler III, Corneg edition, to give you an idea what that looks like. Right, and of course we have the ever popular Iron Man. Here it is. Take a cards to give you an idea for size. All right, let's go ahead and zoom this back down, and we'll talk about the features of this radio. A lot of cool features. I love it. Let's go over them. So, left-hand side of the radio, we have our wrist strap, carry strap. We have the headphone port, FM stereo. Amazing sound quality, no noise floor, which I'm very impressed with because this radio has a horrible headphone jack. Yeah, if you own one of these, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know why, a traveling radio, they should definitely have a headphone jack that sounds awesome. This one sounds great. So if you find this radio and you're a traveler, pick this one up. You'll enjoy it on the headphones. Here we have DC in of 5 volts. That's to charge the nickel metal hydride batteries if you have them installed, and also to run the radio. On the front of the radio, we have a bunch of buttons. We'll go over them. First one here, we have light snooze function, and it also toggles the beep on and off. The beep is very annoying, so I turned it off. Definitely. Here we have some band select buttons. We have shortwave, A and B, and I'll talk about that in a second. We have medium, long wave, and FM. Underneath those buttons, you can see we have the auto tuning system, A and B. A stands for if you press and hold the shortwave down arrow, while you're in the shortwave mode, it will auto-tune all the stations within the shortwave spectrum on this radio, which is, I believe, is 2.3 to 21 megahertz. It'll do the whole thing. It'll replace any saved stations you have on the shortwave band. Over here, if you do the B mode, it just cycles and searches the selected band you're in. So if you're in a particular band, it'll search just that band and add frequencies to the existing frequencies you have. This is the one you use the most, the B function, when you're using the auto-tuning system on shortwave. I'd recommend the B. Over here we have, again, the auto-tuning system for the medium long wave, and then we have auto-tuning for the FM, so you see how that kind of carries over. Of course, we have this thing that says set under FM. FM actually has 4 modes. It has, we look here, 87 to 108, 87.5 to 108, 64 to 108, and 76 to 108. So it has 4 selectable FM band frequencies. So pretty amazing, or band spectrums, excuse me. So yeah, quite the variety of frequencies you can choose from when you're traveling. Love that. Okay, speaker, we have about a 2-inch speaker there. It sounds pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with that. Our LCD display currently showing you the world time, which is really cool. And then we have the local time. We have the battery level indicator. See that there? Timer, a little bell if you have your alarm set. Over here we have the power sleep function button. Sleep, you pretty much press and hold the power button when you turn it on, and then you quick tune to whatever minutes you want. I think it's like 1, 5, 10, 15, 25. You get the idea. Here we have a display button. So if you hit this while the power's off, it'll cycle what's available. We have an alarm time, the temperature, world time. So you can see that's what it cycles there. It cycles a little bit more when we have the radio on. I'll show that to you. We have a lock function. Over here is a pretty popular button. You'll use this quite a bit with this radio. You have the easy tune mode, which is pretty cool. We'll talk about presets in a second, but it adds extra presets in a way. It's really nice. We have a view frequency and a view memory mode. And of course the scan feature, which we'll use that on shortwave today. Tecsun PL-300ET traveling world time radio with multi-bands. So there's a door here, similar to the Traveler 3. Go ahead and open that up. And you can see we got the world time, and you can select it, switch it, it moves it back. You can see how the time is. So if I want to know time in New York, it is currently an hour ahead. So we'll go back to UTC. There we go, 6 hours ahead. On this side here, we have the memory function, which is really nice. So while you're scanning, you can tap the memory at stations you want to keep. I like doing that. Here you'll notice there's secondary function, charge. So when the radio is off and you have your USB connected, you can press and hold this button and it'll start the charge feature. Charge your nickel metal hydride batteries. Make sure those are installed. Here we have a 9K, 10K switch with a delete function, so you can delete your memories too. And of course, when the power is off, you can select AM mode 9 or 10K. Over here, we have a home button for setting the time for home and then setting the alarm time. And we have a reset button there. Okay, we get this little world map, which is awesome. Cool. All right, love that. Close that up. Right-hand side, we got a tuning wheel, similar to the 606, PL-606. Indented wheel, indented volume wheel too. You notice the light came on. Simple amber backlight like that. The amber backlit. It's a nice thing. Top of the radio, we have an antenna. This antenna extends out to 21.5 inches. I looked it up. Yeah, pretty cool. Civils 360 notched right there. So it's really handy. You have your little stand on the back. So it stands almost vertical. You get to stand up. Pretty handy. Like it. Good reception. We're going to talk about that in a second. Back to the radio, there's the stand. You'll see the different frequencies here. The standard is 87 to 108. Medium wave, long wave, 153 to 513 kilohertz. And shortwave, 2.3 to 21.9 megahertz. Pretty cool. Runs on 3 AA batteries. There's your external power source. Can flips open. My date code is June 2015. A couple little anti-counterfeiting stickers. Here is the orientation for the AA batteries. You can pause and look at that. I'm not going to open up the door there to show you because the batteries are kind of hidden. But there you go. Do not use old and new batteries together. All right. Okay, fun. All right, let's go talk about FM reception and do some audio test on this. Let's bring this down a little bit more. Zoom on in. Okay, so FM reception. This radio is fantastic on FM. I give it a very good rating on FM sensitivity. I found 83 plus stations. I say plus because there are some stations that are pretty weak and you'd really have to work it to try to hear them. But if you attached a wire, you probably would hear them better. But I was just using the whip. So really nice. And then FM selectivity was very good because it only had one station causing me an issue with bleed over. But otherwise, perfect selectivity on the FM dial. Impressed, 100%. Love it. So yeah, there you go. Now presets before I turn the radio on. Presets, you get 100 AM presets, 100 FM presets, 100 long wave presets, and 250 shortwave presets. So you get 550 total presets, permanent presets that you can add to the radio. And you also have the ETM function, which allows you an additional 550 presets, which are more temporary. So if you took out the batteries, those would be lost. Excuse me, but the other ones would be kept. So there you go. So pretty cool radio. I love that ETM function, similar to the 310. And just loving it. So let's go ahead and turn this on, and we'll do some audio. Some radio Todderbert here. Now, for you guys who don't know how I do this, I have a nearby transmitter, a C-Crane FM transmitter 2, 92.9 megahertz, broadcasting YouTube creator music from my MP3 player hooked up to it, to 92.9 on the radio. So I'm able to play some music, give you a general idea how it sounds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, there you go. Got an idea for what the audio is. In person, sounds fantastic. I don't know, it almost sounds better than my 380, even though they're similar speaker designs. Really liking the sound of this coming out of here. Really good. So let's go ahead and go to the shortwave band. We're going to go ahead and turn some things off here. Turn off the transmitter. Turn off the MP3 player. Make sure we don't have any noise sources. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and tap the shortwave button there, and we're going to go ahead and attach a little wire. Because this radio probably came with wire, I'm guessing. I didn't get it with mine, but I'm going to use a Tecsun PL-300ET wire strung up to my window, just on the inside. And we'll see what we can hear tonight. We can pick up anything on the shortwave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a scan. We're going to go to the different modes. So you saw me hit the display. We can toggle all these different things. So we have home. Local time is 5:32 p.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. There's UTC, 2332. And then we have our signal noise ratio. So we'll probably leave it on signal noise ratio, since you know what time it is. Now this button here, ETM, view frequency, view memory. So we're going to go to the view frequency mode. Which is this one here. I guess we'll start at the bottom of the band. And we will press and hold this. I did hear some chatter there. I'm going to open this up. We're just going to add memories as we go. To pick up anything, then we'll go back to them. Scans fairly quickly, if you noticed. I like that. Yeah, this toggling display is really nice. Some noise there. It's a 60 meter band, so as it switches bands, it tells you what band it's in. It's nice. This is really handy when you want to add memories. This time of day, hopefully pick up something. Okay, looks like I had some. Had some other memories there. I had 1 through 10 already filled, so starting at 11. Should find some more up here.
CalmerMinistry.org.
We know who that was. I probably skipped over some stations. We can try to look for those later. When we...
South Carolina, in the United States of America.
Probably go with like 11 or 12 megahertz, and then we'll stop there, and then we'll see what the AM has to offer at this time of day. I think I might have missaved the station there, but not heavy.
Set up the United Nations. We put a Mr. Trump.
Boy, he's everywhere, man. He owns the airwaves this time of day. No idea if it saved it there or not. I don't think it did. I'll have to check when we go through.
N'importe lequel. Un concert de Raymond.
Must be a Canadian station. That's a guess. Passed up 10 megahertz there. We'll take it up to 12. Because it is just after dusk. It's a possibility we can still pick up something up here. Just gotta make sure that memory flashes. Okay. Doing it wrong. So we missed a couple, but no biggie. You get an idea. Maybe we'll go up to a little bit more here. Let's see what we get it past 13. Okay, I think we'll stop it here. And it goes to ETM mode. And then we can go to our memory mode. Hit this button again. Shows we're on 1. We're going to go backwards.
Yalil Guerra afirmó que si bien José Martí y ahora esta sinfonía, La Palma Real, tienen raíces cubanas.
You know, the teaching was con el 10. Real dedicada a José. Get to me, saying, some of that.
I'm pretty close, I'm getting off. These are previously stored frequencies. 2.5 is coming through. Okay, great. So that gives you an idea. What we can do is go near, let's see, change our mode to frequency mode. Okay, keep tapping this until it flashes there. We're in frequency mode. So what we'll do is we can just, I'm going to toggle down here. And we're going to go manually cruise through the band. There's a fast feature. Okay, that gives you an idea. So you can go one at a time or 5 kilohertz at a time when you go faster. Pretty tedious. You'll be using the band buttons quite often on this radio. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to AM band. We'll make this fun. I'm just going to close this door here. Let's see, AM, medium wave. So you do have long wave. I don't have anything on long wave. If I press and hold, you'll see it try to find station. It won't find anything. So there's really no long wave to search for around me. So go ahead and go to medium wave. So 10 kilohertz stepping. We are going to go ahead and do a auto tuning system on this. So I'm just going to take off my antenna here, put this back down. I'm going to orientate the radio like this to get the best reception. I'm going to press and hold. Now it's going to search the entire band, and you notice it's adding the memory right there. You get up to 100 like I mentioned before, and then we'll see what it found. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a more intensive band scan. We're going to do a shortwave, medium wave, and even FM, so you guys can see what this radio can do. All the bands during the day and in the evening. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn this up and hear what it found.
A legal immigrant who did it the right way. And late Christmas night, he was gunned down by an illegal.
Simple on jail Lindo, up and good, and Watson on the money.
WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan. 137 miles away, 5,000 watt tower at night.
The level of well-being you deserve. Call Eon
620 is WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 630 is CFCO, Chatham, Ontario. 310 miles.
I would hope that it is, but keep in mind that
WSCR, The Score, Chicago.
Finance guy. He was a little bit helpless at the time. The Canadians will think a final last
CKGM, Montreal, Quebec. 763 miles.
Already red coming into the game, but now he's poked in the eye. And I think this is
WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Does not need with a musical performance. So he met her in 71.
WGN,
They married in
Chicago.
1975.
WCFZM, Zoomer, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
Born in 84, and so by the time I knew what was going on,
760 is WJR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles.
in the cellar every year.
Oh, found 770, barely. WABC, New York City, New York, 750 miles away. WBBM, Chicago.
Like she's too progressive, she's too whatever, and they're going to get her for Pocahontas.
This is probably local WCPT, Joliet, Illinois, 60 miles away.
Or that she's not the best candidate, and they're focusing on most people.
Are you an idiot?
No, this computer's slow.
WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. CJBC, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
And then mom hurt her arm pulling the baby out.
A child's shoe could be seen in the enclosure after her parents plucked her out and crews rushed her to the hospital. In a statement, the family said she is now doing well. Winston says it's the first time in the rhino encounter's 9-year history something like this has happened.
Is there pressure for zoos to make exhibits more
WCBS,
interactive in
New
order to
York,
keep
New York,
visitors coming in?
750 miles.
I think it's the wrong idea.
I'm not sure what they're finding there. Some noise.
Well, diet is part of the workout thing, so I mean, we're on the same
1000 WMVP, local.
Okay, I got a routine.
Devin McCourty and Dwayne Allen both out of practice
1030 WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. It's a hot little AM receiver, I'll be honest with you. During the day, it was rocking. And this quick little scan just shows you how good it is.
WBZ News Radio helps you keep it together every day with traffic and weather together on the threes, so you always know what to wear and how to get there. WBZ News Radio.
It's 6:43. Mike King standing by with a check of your ride tonight. Is the Subaru
Because it could happen. Because the other thing that we've done.
Here's what's on tap, sponsored by Midwest Money Sports
KMOX,
at
St. Louis, Missouri.
5:45, and in the news at 5:52. Looks like there will be baseball in O'Fallon, Missouri, after all this summer.
275
It's not
miles.
all about money in Midwest.
I doubt it. Or that we had a record
WRVA, Richmond, Virginia,
Christmas
665
season,
miles.
holiday season.
That'll be end of the hour. 312-660-2594. You ever been on a retreat that actually did change your life?
So local Chicago station.
I'd like to hear about it. Mike, tell me.
This is a local Hispanic station.
20%. And then you said, all right, what do I need to do now to be relevant? What do I need to do now to be
WPHT,
significant?
Philadelphia,
And then
Pennsylvania,
you said, all
700
right,
miles.
I will be...
Sweet. Possibly CIWW, Ottawa, Ontario. 660 miles, that's the direction it would be in. WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
In reverse. Certainly a big improvement.
KXCL,
Just in how he's carrying himself out
Iowa,
there, how he
Waterloo, Iowa,
kept attacking.
210 miles.
Dyer, number 1
KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa. 175 miles.
Don't be a jerk, right? You should stand by the rule of law.
Gives you an idea on the AM band. It's pretty fantastic. And I wasn't even manually tuning it. So, yeah, I'm going to go through the whole thing. And you guys are going to see what this can do at night and during the day. It's a pretty amazing little receiver. I'm loving it. So go ahead and turn this off. Do final thoughts. All right. So, yeah, final thoughts on the Tecsun PL-300ET. Yeah, if you find one like this for $30 or under, give it a go. I think you'll love it. It just reminds me of the 380. Has kind of a functionality of the Traveler, of course, because of all the Traveler features here. It's identical as far as that goes. I think it's the same amount of memories. I like the LCD that you can read it. I mean, look, you can read it. It's nice. It's got a nice amber backlight. This is the way I like to read my radios. The inverted displays, they're okay, but I'm not really into them. I like this better. This is definitely more my style. And yeah, the headphone jack experience is nice. This audio coming out of here is nice. The only thing I wish this radio had, like the 380 has and the 310 is a bandwidth filter. I wish it had it. That'd be really cool if we had a button in there for bandwidth control. That's one thing I think it lacks. But still a fun radio, still a sensitive radio on shortwave at night. Later in the night, I was getting a lot of signals. Amazed me last night. So very awesome. If you guys enjoyed the presentation of the Tecsun PL-300ET, please give me a big like. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. 2, if you love Tecsun radios, you love these earlier models, different models, any kind of Tecsun model, and you're new to the channel, hit subscribe at the bell icon. I'm always on the lookout for good Tecsun radios. It's like this, just something different and unique. Loving it. And 3, of course, comment below what you think about the Tecsun 300ET. If you saw it, would you buy it? Would you pass? I'd tell you what, if I saw another one of these, I'd buy it. I'd buy a second one. I like it that much. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you next video.